Hey, it's George coming at you again today. And remember, your future is determined by the actions you take today, not by the ones you put off by tomorrow. So, what actions are you going to take today to create the future of your dreams? Lately we've been talking a lot about Facebook. So, hopefully, today I'm going to create some action steps for you to be able to further your business to get the results that you're looking for. In fact, we're going to talk about Facebook and talk about spreading the following because, how many times, have you gone through and you tried to implement certain things, certain strategies on Facebook, and you're like, well, I'm posting content, I'm doing all the things, I got it set up the way you told me about. I'm promoting, positively. I'm not promoting my business, 100% of the time, but I'm still not getting results. One of the reasons why is because your following is staying the way it was when you first got started. You got a few hundred friends of followers on there, but they're all your friends and family. And quite honestly, that's not the target market you're going after, is it? So today we're going to talk about how to further your reaches, further your influence, and be able to create some followers on Facebook that are targeted to your interests, to your passions, and to what it is that you're about. Now, just like Facebook, just like on your post, by creating the following, by creating this, doesn't have to be solely around your business interest. It can be around your passion. Okay, so for instance, I got a friend of mine that I was just talking with, and his passion's around fishing. So by creating fishing or by looking for some fishing groups to get a hold of, we created. You go out and you start looking for these groups that are around those passions, that are around those interests that you're looking for, and that way it allows you to build a rapport and interest around them, and then you can bridge them into your opportunity because you're going to show them passion, you're going to build rapport with them, you're going to build respect with them, and then you bridge it into your opportunity. You bridge it into how it is that you're able to go out fishing with your family, how it is that you're able to go traveling around the world, how it is that you can do all these different things that are your passions. And it's through this opportunity, through these resources, and you can bridge the gap between your passion and your business. So you want to attack it just like you would your Facebook post. A lot of the different groups that I do is traveling around the United States, family activities, um, but I also do it around marketing and so forth because marketing is my passion. Marketing is something I really love to get into. And, but for instance, one of the things I'll talk about today also is just like on your Facebook post, because let's take a look at marketing internet marketing biz. This is also the fault that a lot of people fall into is they get into these business opportunities and you look at their feeds or you look at what they're posting and it's nothing but pitches. Nothing. In fact, some of these boards will say just keep pitching your business below, and people are wondering why they're not getting interaction because quite honestly, if you go down through here, how many of these can you actually believe? Even if they do work, even if they do create success, you're not creating a rapport with them. You're just pitching out an offer, pitching out something that people aren't going to be able to really wrap their heads around and actually see the value in it. So I take quite a different approach to it because I'm not using these boards to pitch my opportunity. I'm not using these boards to create sales. What I'm using these boards to do is to create rapport and to find those that are truly interested in taking on internet business as an opportunity as a business. Okay, so what I do is I show them that it is my passion, that it is something that I am passionate about, something that I'm willing to give of myself to help further their business opportunities as well as promote my own. So let's take a look at my fan page real quick, and we'll take a look at what I do is like right here, a blog post on how to get more traffic to my website for free. Now, everybody that's in internet marketing or anything will have interest around that. So what I do is I go up here over top the date and I right click on that and I go down and I copy link post. And then what this will do is it'll save you a lot of time from having to recreate the post for every board. And you go over to the board and you simply paste that link that it copied into the right post. And what it does is it pulls, so you notice how it pulled my content from that Facebook post into that. Now I don't need that link anymore because it's already grabbed it. So then I write in something here. It says, everyone is always looking for more traffic. Here is a way to get the traffic, and more importantly, the targeted traffic for your website. Comment, share, and take action today. Oops. Today. Opportunity. Now, I always put my link out there, and basically what I've done here is I've copied over my blog post from my Facebook page, fan page. I've put it on this website. I'm all about trying to create interaction with these people, trying to build a rapport with them, trying to get them over to me so that then I can build a relationship with them, so I can build more rapport with them, so that I can bridge that opportunity. But I always put my link in here to a bridge video that I have that I want to introduce myself to, so that for those that are willing to take action right now, I don't want to leave them out. I want to include them. So then I go down here and I hit post. So now it's posted up there. And I do this, and the nice part about it is you find these groups, okay? And what I do is I basically find these groups and I right click and copy the link to these groups onto a Word document, so that, you know, when I want to go out there and start sharing more content with the various groups, I can just go to that Word document, click on it, it'll open up that page, and then I can put my content in there instead of having to find them each time or go into my little favorites or go into the groups that I'm in. And I actually start to segment the groups based on volume, based on interaction, so that if I see a lot of interaction, I move those up to a group up above on my Word document, so I know those are the ones I get the most interaction with, and then I start to filter out the ones that I'm not getting interaction with. So there's a little tidbit, there's a little secret, but this is how you can start to build your rapport on the internet. And just another little tidbit, so things to look at, things that you're passionate about, followers of yours and what groups they're in that are in that market are great opportunities, as well as different marketing groups that you become part of, trying to look for those followers and what they're followers of. So those are just some tidbits to try to reach out and get out, because again, if you need to use Facebook, if you want to use Facebook for your business, you can't just leave it the way it is today. You have to go out and expand your reach. And this is a great way to do that. So until next time, make sure you're taking action each and every day. Make sure that you're spreading your following, spreading your influence, and above all, comment below and let me know how this helped modify or increase your strategy when using Facebook for business, as well as take a look at my link. I have in there a little bridge video for you personally, so that I can show you the opportunities that I have to be able to create an online business as well. But until next time, keep taking action.